Welcome to the Madhouse. Today we are here playing some Skull and Bones again, yes. And we are grinding out Infamy. Not for the Kingpin chest, but you will get them doing this, but for the Smuggler points. Now, Smuggler points are a new point system that came out today with the Season 1 pass. And in order to earn Smuggler points, you gain them by Infamy or completing challenges. Challenges are nice. They're pretty decent. Complete 15 contracts for the job board. 3 contracts for the new guy. No spoilers, but there's a new guy you gotta find in St. Anne. Complete 6 merchant convoy events. Cook 50 food. 500,000 damage. Now these are a little more tricky. You got some that are group doing 30 treasure maps. Jaws of Retribution, which I don't think those two come out because that is bounty contracts. Jaws of Retribution, I believe, is the legendary sea monster that's coming out that drops the scales for the Ouroboros. So, and Craft the Bark, which I'm working on. So, what we're doing is it's basically the same as the Infamy farm by using your standard orders, but you are stacking spawns using your standard orders at the rogue hunts. Now, right now we are at Three Brothers, and this is very stormy area. We have a rogue hunt over here that we're going to make our way over to. For some reason, the rogues seem to love the stormy weather. So we'll be getting a lot of spawns along the way. So here's a quick overview, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but I kind of have to explain how I'm doing it with my ship and my build. So manage ship. We have the Sandbuck, if you're not familiar with that and haven't unlocked it yet. It is a DPS ship that and its perk is Scorched. It deals 5,000 burning damage when you apply the ablaze effect to an enemy ship. Similar to Skurlock's Chasers and Long Nines, when you break the sails with the gun, it does the 7,000 damage. When you catch a ship, or even a wall, you can stack the damage on the weak points of the walls. It does 5,000 burning damage right away. A blaze will be applied to enemies in a radius of 150 meters, similar to the Padawakan's 100-meter explosion detonation. But instead you'll see a ring of fire, basically a fire nova, and you do 50% more damage to ships that are burning. For our guns, we have fire long guns 3s in the front and back and the bow and stern. Zamzama 3s on the port side on the left. And the reason being is because Zamzama's 3s do 20% of damage as burning damage. And I believe your burning damage per shot, per pellet. And the thing is with the Sandbuck, and the Zamzamas is a demi-cannon. Demi-cannons and culverins are the only all-deck weapons right now that I know of. So it utilizes all the ports. So it's not just a 4 up top. It's all, I think, 7 or 8. 7 gun ports. It says it right there. On the Sandbuck. So this is key to my strategy doing this. So we got the fire bombard 3s on the starboard right side for range fire application basically, and these are actually working a lot better than I thought they would. And for range, like really good range and accuracy on your range, the Leopolds. Now we'll get to why I'm using the Leopolds and not rockets on a fire ship that causes things to burn. When we get to the furniture, we are using the Royal Custodian for the armor buff. So this is the key right here. Scoping station. Hitting the target more than 320 meters away applies the mark status. Targets with the mark status take 100% more damage to weak points. Now, the way I play this, and we had the elemental damage by 19% increase for demi-cannons. This is the front port and starboard damage increase by 10%. This is the bread and butter right here, along with the ship and the gun. It's just synergizes well. So what you do is if you're coming up on some of the random spawns that happen, you'll have 2 or 3 ships. You can target one, hit them a couple of times with your long guns. You'll be building up a blaze, and if you're just targeting that one, it'll most likely be the lead ship. Now the thing with rogues is some of the ships have this fin-like weak points on the side. So you're doing 100% more damage to the weak points. And you're wanting to hope to get those weak points on the side. If not, you can get them with the Zams. But those weak points on the side are a hell of a lot better because there's like 5 of them. And with the Zams having all access to all 7 ports, you're going to hit every one of those weak points. And if you've built up a bit of a blaze with your long guns or even your bombards, you're gonna trigger the ablaze effect, and it will chain react to everything that's around it within 150 meters. And it's spectacular to watch. It is so satisfying to watch things just blow up in fiery inferno and just sink. So what I try doing is I mark them with the long guns or the bombards, and if there's more, like in the rogue hunt spots, you're gonna have like 5 or more. This is where the Leopold comes in. You have a AOE that you can kind of center into the biggest group of them and mark multiple of them. If you can mark multiple of them, even with the bombards with the splash damage or the long guns, if you can get a couple of shots into a shot into a couple of them, hit the sails. You the only thing with the Leopold is it doesn't apply a blaze, but you'll have multiple of them marked when you do apply a blaze. What you do, drop the Leopold, pop a couple shots into one of them with the long guns, and then you got to come up on the side, and like I said, hopefully you're going to get the one that has the fin-like weak points on the side, because you're doing double damage with the Zamzama 3s, and you will most likely trigger them. And if you have multiple of them marked with the Leopold, they will take lots of damage. I've had 5 or 6 ships clustered in trying to get at me. I got in, triggered the blaze effect and the Nova, and it just attacking one ship sunk 6. So that's how I play this, and let's get out of here and go and show you a little bit. Oh, we do have we have to get rid of some cargo real quick. I am sorry about this. This is a disclaimer. Doing this, you will be getting poppies, sugar cane, and a bunch of stuff. So what you're wanting to do is make sure you're aware of that and you're not overburdening yourself. You'll be getting a lot of silver chests too. Your tobacco, berries, poppies, sugarcane, all the helm stuff you'll be getting. If you have, I think if you have the helm upgrade, the Empire upgrade, where you get more drops. I do suggest if you are running the sandbuck, stock up on water flask and barrels because it is choppy out here and you go slow. Just a little insight of the silver chest. 131 silver chests and silver boxes. So let's go. We should have some just spawning right out here to show you an example, but we will make our way over to the rogue hunt, and I'm loving the season pass glow effect, and I had to get the Stitch dude, the little voodoo doll looking guy. Alright, so and we completely undershot that, so we'll do this instead. Alright, so they're marked. This one has the boxes. I gotta restock up on repair kits. We've been doing this for a while today. I did start, like I said earlier, today with only 2. When I started this testing and doing this run, I'm always shooting at the dark sail compagnie ships. And it's kind of annoying because from a distance they look like rogues. I'm going to try to stack some fire on them. That didn't work. And this is the... And this is when you can use the mortar. Not sure why that didn't aggro me. Oh, he's fighting, okay. It is very difficult to aim with the long guns in this. This is why I say be very mindful of your cargo space. And that wasn't even a rogue spawn point. I mean a rogue hunt.
Eat your fill. Keep up your strength.
They do love the stormy weather. There we go. And we turn in. Alright, so now if it's still marked, it was getting the fire. It's getting the fire damage plus the mark damage. These are the ideal. Now they're, yeah, see they were marked and taking burn damage. And this is, we haven't even gotten to the rogue hunt spot.
Everyone has a hatchet? Good. It looks like a pack of sheep. Where's the bomb? Now! Fire!
Now this is the this is the actual spawn. And we got nuked. They all shoot. I think they all shot. This is the downfall of the sandbox. Slow and not very high health. They need to give us at least 16 knots. What the hell just splashed there? Was that the whale? See what I mean? How satisfying that is. And that's how we are grinding the smuggler points. Utilizing your rogue hunts and your standard. We don't have any, yeah, your standard orders and your rogue hunts. We don't have any more rogue hunts. If this was helpful, and I'm sorry that it took so long. Again, you know, sandbuck, slow speed. And again, you can use the mortar to mark multiple. If you don't have the long guns to mark them with, you can change the mortar radius to be able to mark them better. Alright, hopefully if this was helpful, drop a like, leave a comment. I'm sorry again, this is completely all over the place. The sandbuck being slow, the distance I had to go, and I'm on PS5, so the editing isn't there. Again, I apologize for what seems to be the unprofessional quality, but I figured this would be helpful. We've gotten 25 out of the 45 that we need to get the bark unlocked. Y'all have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're from. Just have a good one. Peace.